Instagram baddies are not who you think they are. They're not. Like they play like they have money, right? But they really be broke. But it's okay. Being broke is fine. I'm broke. But it's like, stop lying to us. No, I'm at Coffee Bean with the homie, just sharing a matcha, talking about our future plans of world domination, right? And this beautiful woman walks in, has a Dior bag, it was Dior or Teflar, don't remember. Let's just say Dior. You feel me? Give her the benefit of the doubt. Dior, she had on some high heels on, like red bottoms. I don't know where the fuck she was going because it was 8:30 in the morning. I don't know what she got going on. But when she walks in, like she's strutting, like she's on a runway or something. No one's taking pictures of you. Nobody's even paying attention. The only reason I seen you walk in is because I'm facing the door. I can see the door. You feel me? So when she walks in, there was no line at Coffee Bean. She starts talking to the cashier, right? She's being super rude though. I'm hearing everything. All right, my nose big, but my ears are big too. I'm hearing everything. She's very rude. Cashier was like, "How can I help you today? And by the way, you look fantastic. Your hair looks marvelous," right? The girl responds, "I know I look good, and you guys should know my order. I'm always here." That, like, what? What? Because the cashier lady was insanely sweet though. She looked like a cute little nerdy girl that plays in movies or something. Super sweet, super innocent. You can't just say thank you and say your order. First off, who are you? Just because you have a Dior bag doesn't mean you're special. You feel me? You just got scammed and overpaid for a bag. You overpaid for a bag. Whoop-de-doo. "Yeah, I've never seen you here before. I don't know your order. Can you enlighten me on what your order could be?" I don't remember what her, because when the girl replied, she said her order. I don't know her order because she said the most long, detailed order I've ever heard in my entire life. Like it made no sense. I think like she had to like get her phone and like go to her notes to remember her own order because that shit was ridiculous. While all this is happening, right, the homie turns around to see like why I'm staring into the distance while he's talking to me and stuff, because like the whole time I'm listening to the homie, but I'm listening to this to the cashier and Shorty's conversation too, right? So he turns around to see where I'm looking at. He turned around, he's like, "Damn, she bad." I'm like, "Yeah, she cool." You feel me? Because that stuff would really faze me for me. Like I don't really, that stuff doesn't attract me. Like the whole rude and you're bad doesn't really do it for me. Give me a nerdy girl every day of the week. Anyways, when he turns around, now we're both listening to the conversation, right? The shorty, Instagram baddie, whatever, takes out her card, right, to pay for the coffee, right? I think the order was like $9. First off, $9 for one coffee. It's her fault. She put everything into the coffee. Makes no sense. Anyways, she's about to pay for the coffee. She takes out like an Amex Gold card, I think. Gold or platinum, one of those, right? Normally those cards don't decline, right? Credit card, Amex cards never decline, right? Unless you're overspending, like to the max, right? Takes out the card, puts it on the Apple Pay thing, right? The Apple Pay, but the tap to pay, right? It declines. Right when it declined, I'm like, all right, this is gonna get good. So boom, when the card declines, the cashier was like, "Do you have any other cards available?" It didn't really go through. Shorty looked at the cashier like she stole something. "What you mean my card?" She had her hand like this and everything. What you mean my card declined? What? Had her Dior bag like she gonna flex the Dior bag. No, that Dior bag don't matter right now, shorty. Your card declined. The cashier was like, "Oh, well, maybe like, our system has been like acting a little funny today, our tap system. Maybe just try swiping it," right? I was like, okay, that's normal. In my head, I'm like, that's normal. Feel me? She's gonna swipe it, it's gonna go through. Feel me? She gets the card, she takes her card back out of her purse, right? Swipes the card. Beep boop, declined. Go ahead and sell that Dior bag, baby. When the card declined again, shorty behind the desk was like, "Do you have any other cards available? This card isn't working." She was like, "Don't worry about it. I have a Chase Sapphire card. This should work." I'm like, "Dang, you have every credit card in the book. Why?" Because I'm diagnosing the whole situation. I'm like, why does she have like multiple like company credit cards? That's not smart. That's just not very smart. For me, it's not very smart. Anyways, she takes out the Chase Sapphire, boom, swipes it, declined. Why are credit cards declining? This is kind of, it's formulating now. It's formulated. So as you can probably guess, when the card declines, like, you know, she starts tripping, she's causing like a little bit of a scene. She's like, you know, just low-key like degrading the cashier. Like, who do you think? You're not Jada Pinkett Smith from Set It Off. You're not that. You're fine, but you're not that. Anyways, let me not go there. Feel me? The homie, right, who thought she was cute or whatever, right? He sees the whole thing going on. He gets up and offers to pay for her coffee. So when the homie offers to pay for her coffee, Shorty's like, oh my God, there's really, chivalry still exists. Oh my God, there's really real men in the world. Thank you so much for actually wanting to pay for my coffee. There's so many men in here. She looks at me. She makes a little bit of eye contact with me. Oh my God, there's so many men in here and they're letting me pay for my own coffee. Oh my God, why would we even want to pay for your coffee? You have red bottoms on and a Dior bag. You don't have $9? No disrespect. You don't have $9? Anyways, he pays for her coffee. Then, like, you know, like my boy Jerry, a smooth dude, right? He asked for the Instagram and asked what she was doing later, blah, blah, blah. You feel me? They exchange info and you feel me? They left it at that, right? Just know, you feel me? I told bro when he got back to the table after they said their goodbyes or whatever, and after she got her coffee and stuff, right? When he sat back to the table, I was like, you don't plan on like chilling with her, right? Like, you don't like actually plan on chilling with her, right? He was like, why wouldn't I? I was like, you didn't just see that whole interaction and how, like, you know, off she kind of was, like how rude she was. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's not a good girl, bro. He was like, bro, like, I don't know her. You don't know her. Like, we don't know anything about her. I'm like, you're right. You're so right, man. Let me not judge. So obviously, me and him both going through her Instagram, you feel me? It's what all guys do, by the way. Women, just know if you give us your Instagram, we gonna go through it with the homies. You know what I mean? It's like, you just gotta show the bros. Anyways, right? We going through it, right? Super gorgeous, right? But every single picture, designer, yachts, luxury apartments, shit, Steak 48, anything that was luxury was on her page. And I'm like, she has all these things, but 2 different credit cards declined for a $9 coffee. Gang, do you not see? Am I tripping, gang? But you know, the homie's stupid. You feel me? He was like, you know what? I'm trying to see what she's on. I'm finna DM her. I was like, bro, she just left 25 minutes ago. What you mean you finna DM her right now? No, let it marinate. DM her tomorrow or the next day and see if she feel me? Don't be a fan. She already has 25,000 followers. Don't be one of those. He was like, you right. I don't want to come off too thirsty, blah, blah, blah. Cool, right? We finished drinking our matcha. We go our separate ways. 3 days go by. The homie Jerry calls me with some info that I honestly wasn't that surprised to hear, bro. I seen it all coming. He was like, bro, remember that girl we met at Coffee Bean like 3 days ago? You feel me? I was like, he's talking about the girl like with the wannabe aura. You feel me? With the red bottoms and the Dior bag. He was like, yeah, her. I was like, feel me? What about her? He was like, bro, well, I DM'd her, you feel me? And we was having a good convo, bro. But then, like, out of nowhere, she started, like, you know, like, leaning towards, like, asking me for money. But she was, like, being real vague with it. I was like, what you mean? Bro, like, for example, me and her were both talking about how high the rent is in California and how, like, you know, how bad the economy is. I was like, yeah, that's horrible, you feel me? Go on. What's going on? He was like, bro, like, she just kept saying, like, you know, like, she was like saying like she wants to find like a new apartment because like the apartment she has in Hollywood Hills is too much money and like it's just too much. But then like after she was saying, because like he agreed, he was like, yeah, maybe you should find something cheaper so you like, you know, you don't have to like always, you know, spend a big bag on rent. And she was like, well, I would, or, you know, if there was like a kind man out there that like, you know, would want to pay my rent, that would be nice too. I was like, she wants you to pay her rent, gang. I was like, gang, she wants you to pay her rent. Are you being, like, do you not know what's going on here? And this dummy gonna be like, bro, like, I really like her, bro. Like, she seems so cool and down to earth. I was like, no, you need to block her. And if you don't, I'm questioning your entire existence because you don't understand what's going on right now. Do you not understand what's going on? He was like, bro, like, you just don't get it. I was like, you know what? You keep talking to her, gang. And by, you know, I give it 3 months, you're going to be paying her rent. Just like everybody else has. She didn't have $9 for coffee.